Um, last session, you guys did some more staking out. You uh went to the morgue again.
No, we didn't go to the morgue. Harmu had went Harmu went to the morgue on his own
Mm-hmm.
and reconned a bunch of stuff about Leland and what Leland was up to, and I just stayed at the bar to wait to see who showed up or what they did. I believe that's where we ended it. I don't know if we stayed at the bar or if we left, but
I'm thinking of the entire session, not just the end. I know that you guys were at the bar again in the nighttime. I think uh you guys went looking for Leyland during the daytime. Found him, had a conversation with him, floated it past him that it's a possibility that the police department is a part of these killings. Um, went to the morgue, asked some questions there. I think you asked about Jules.
yes.
Mateo went and tracked her down, had a conversation with her. Mateo called Mauser to tell him to not approach anyone from the police department.
I was at the morgue at the time.
Mm-hmm. You guys got back together, and then you went to the bar again. This time, I think Mateo went following Leland around, correct? Or was that the previous day?
We went to the bar one day and um it's when I talked to that deputy, I forget her name, and then
Booth.
yeah, I talked to her and Harmu followed Leland. This was before he met Jules. He followed Leland the first time. Then the next night he followed Leland a second time
Mm-hmm.
and he went to the morgue with a bottle of whiskey that he took from the bartender.
Mm-hmm. You ran into Jules trying to break into the morgue. Uh, spied on Leyland talking to Wilkes, the mortician's assistant. Kind of spied on him a bit after Leland left. Uh, got directed by Jules to Booth's place to stake her out a bit. And I want to say we ended somewhere around there. I think Mateo has suspicions about Booth.
I believe so. I don't remember if we spoke about that.
You have anything to say, Mateo?
No, that's correct.
Okay. Where do you guys I think you guys met up again, and I said we'll put a pin in it there. So let's say midnight, 1 a.m. ish. You guys meet up. Or rather, Mateo picks up Mauser from the bar. What do you guys do? What are you guys up to?
Um, Wait to see what Mateo says about his what he was up to.
No, I already told you that last week.
So Mateo informed Mauser about his his sneaking around.
So what do we do now? We have no evidence to pursue the police force. We don't really have anything on Leland. He seems in a hurry to hide the bodies, but that's not, unusual. Can't just keep going to the bar and hoping whoever we're looking for shows up. So are we dead,
Yeah.
bros?
No, I was just thinking. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
What do you mean? That's if you can't just keep doing the same thing. You listen to a thing I said.
I mean,
This man's clipping
Um,
trees.
I'm actually not. I'm fucking. What's her name? Fuck, what's her name?
Whose name?
Jules said the same thing. They should be attacking today since it's been a week already. So I think we should go to the bar this time.
So we waited out for another couple hours.
Yeah, but this time we waited outside the bar, not inside. We stuck it out from the car.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, are you guys gonna sleep for the night and then wait for tomorrow
For
night?
the day.
For the day, yeah. Sleep for the day, then wait till tomorrow night.
Yeah, kinda.
You guys return to your motel. You go do some sleeping. What time do you guys awake to do your business?
I don't know,
Okay.
about 4-ish.
It's 4 p.m. You guys awaken or are awake already. Whatever you decide, whatever you choose.
It's time to get something to eat.
You'll find some food. It's a 30-minute endeavor. It's 4:30.
Still time to kill. Is there anything else to check out beforehand? And did Jules give any information other than that they would attack tonight?
No. I mean, she thinks they are gonna attack tonight because it's been almost a week, but other than that, it's that's it. basically. I also think it's been a bunch of time since the last time they fed, so it's about time, I guess. And do you remember if our mission was to get rid of it or to capture it?
I was just thinking about that. Maybe we should check in. Dude, what even was our handler's name? I forgot.
We don't have a handler's name,
We
Ackerman.
do.
do we?
Yeah.
Ackerman.
Oh, it's LA. Okay.
We'll give him a call.
You take out the phone that you've been provided with. Take a look at the phone book or the contact saved. And you'll see A1. It's the only other number in there aside from M1 and M3. You don't know what M3 is. They seem to have not shown up. You call A1. The phone picks up. There's silence.
Hello.
Who's speaking?
Mauser.
Agent Mauser. It's been some time. I was going to check in on you today. What is the current status of your operation?
We've ascertained the vector, and we believe it will be in play tonight. We wanted to check in and see what the recommendation was. Do we eliminate it, or do we try to capture the vector?
Is the vector assured to be dangerous?
Seems to be the case.
Would you be able to kill it without drawing attention?
I'm not confident in our current armaments to be able to do that.
Is the vector a thing or a person?
Our suspicion is that it is a person.
Do your best to eliminate the problem.
Understood.
The line cuts.
I turn to fucking Mateo. We were instructed to eliminate the vector.
All right.
Hope that army training is going to come in handy.
What do you guys do?
I suppose we need to plan to try and kill the vector. Did you bring any firearms with you?
Yeah, I have my weapons.
We should go pick those up.
They are in the car.
You didn't unpack them? Didn't bring them into the hotel?
I mean, I have one of them with me. I show him the 9mm one.
You have anything bigger than a handgun?
Yeah,
Right,
there
let's
is
go
a
get that.
shotgun in the car.
I don't think you should take either of the weapons. Not particularly good with firearms, but hopefully we'll be able to contain it and then kill it. Don't need to like some kind of protracted engagement.
Wait, what did you say at the end time?
Hopefully we
Don't
don't
doubt.
get into a protracted engagement.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other preparation we might need. The thought crosses Mauser's mind to go make steaks, but seeing how badly, what's his name, got mangled has Mauser concerned.
All right. What's your plan of action?
Where do
We
you
all-
want to set up?
Should probably drive and actually I will call Jules and tell her to not leave her place. Or actually, we should probably pick up Jules.
I think that's wise. She does the work for the company.
Yeah, I will just call her and tell her to not leave her place tonight. And after that,
Do you think it would be a good idea to try and bait the Vector?
I think we should act as if we are leaving town.
But you mean we drive out of town for a few hours and come back? That way it's night by the time we're here.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea. It's probably a very good idea, actually. Time is it?
it's about 4:30.
So we drive about 2 hours out. That's enough distance. By the time we get back from turn around and get back into town, it'll be about 8 p.m.
Mhm.
Nightfall. Hopefully we can slip in and get near the bar.
Well, we will have to be outside the bar, really. But yeah,
All right, let's do it.
all right.
Decided to very slowly drive out of town so as many people see that we're leaving as possible.
We get our things ready from the hotel. pack them in the car,
Check out.
check out, and drive out.
Okay. What do you say to Jules exactly when you call her?
Do not leave her truck or caravan tonight. The police department might be agitated.
Okay. You guys have your leisurely cruise around town to the outskirts, and you leave. How long do you guys wait outside town? When do you guys return?
We're gonna drive 2 hours out. And
We
then
drive for like hour and a half, and then hour and a half back. So we should be back at around 7:30.
All right. You guys take your drive. You leave town. Then, at some point, you turn the car around and head back to Davidson. You return to the city limits. The sun is setting, or is already set at this point in time. Where are you guys posting up? Are you guys going to patrol around, park nearby?
We're gonna park near the bar. Preferably like not close to a lamppost.
Okay.
And just shut all the lights down and just stay in the car.
All right. What are you looking for?
Who enters, who leaves, and especially like the deputies that enter and leave the bar.
About an hour into your wait, a few deputy cars park in front of the bar. You see some deputies walk out. They greet each other, have a little chat, head inside. As for the rest of the people, you see the people you're used to seeing. After about an hour, those deputies exit the building, have a little chat outside, maybe about 10-15 minutes. One of them has a smoke, and they separate and head back to their cars. About 30 minutes after that, you see a motorcycle drive up to the bar. A guy hops off and heads inside. Shortly after, maybe about 15 minutes, you'll see a pickup truck. Drives up across the street, gets out, is give me either Mateo can give me an intelligence check or a what is like the perception check?
Alertness.
Hey, you can give me an alertness. So either you could give me an alertness, and Mateo could give me an alertness and or intelligence.
let's see. Try to roll.
Okay, just like your
Brother.
first. Wait, what's your int times 5? 75. Yeah, that passes. The first one we could take for that because. Oh, wait, no, that was alertness. Never mind. Now, Mauser, you need to give a alertness.
Oh, fuck! It's over.
Very alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, person walks out, steps into the bar. About 10 minutes after that, a guy walks out the bar. He has a bottle in hand, hops onto his motorcycle, and leaves. Around this time, more people start leaving the bar, starting to empty out, and it's at that point in time where it's more like the drinking crew, people who stick around for the nighttime drinking sessions. Around 30-ish minutes, you'll see that person who arrived in a truck enter the truck and drive off. Where are you? If we look at the map or the whiteboard, this is the bar here. Where's my? This is the bar right here. Where is your guys' car in relation to the bar?
I'd say like right where kind of where Harmo was. Let's see, can I ping that spot?
Should be able to.
I don't think I can.
Yes, I have. Make sure the token control is selected. Can you guys not ping?
Doesn't look like it, but you see where the alleyway is?
You guys
Kind
should
of
be able
catty
to.
corner to that.
So here,
A bit further up.
here-ish.
The next building over towards the bottom. Yeah, kind of right around there. I don't know if you can see Harmu's wisp.
I can.
Yeah, right about there.
Okay, so right around here, and the bar's right here. The person in the truck is over here. The bike was over here. Okay, they get into the truck. They pop a U-turn and drive off northways. I'll give you one more alertness check.
Oh, no. I failed this one skill, I think, the most times. I don't think I've failed any other skill. Wow.
You only have a
What
20%
the
success
fuck?
chance. But you'll notice that the person hopping into the truck is Shirley Booth. Don't know why you couldn't see it before, but it's definitely her.
Mateo, the deputy just left in that truck.
Yeah, I saw. We will follow her.
All right. She pops a U-turn. She starts driving northways. You guys, I imagine, do the same. How?
Yep.
How are you following her? Are you tailing?
Like we're following like a block behind. How late is it right now?
11.
How like illuminated is this town?
If it's out in the boonies of Texas and it's the 1990s, it's probably pretty fucking bright at night. Especially for Amarillo, it's more than likely. There's not a lot of like light pollution. You're already out in pretty much almost a desert.
So mostly starlight, yeah.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
What time of year is it?
Spring, or the end of winter, starting of spring. March.
Right. What's your weather report?
It's not overcast. I will let you guys roll for the moon phase. As soon as I... go ahead and roll me a d8. It is a half moon. So it's decently bright. Still nighttime. Not a lot of, like Kaiman said, not a lot of light pollution. Plenty of stars.
Yes. So we can't go with our lights off.
You tail the car. Eventually, it makes its way towards the north end of town, and it parks around the corner. Do you turn the corner?
So we go one over, and like, so it parks like around the corner. Like you can see my waist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it parks around. We go one over and park like right there.
Okay. After about 5 minutes, the car starts driving again, and you'll notice where you are. It's driving towards Nielsen's.
What's that? Oh, that's the trailer park, right?
Yes.
Okay. We will keep following.
Okay. The car drives into Nielsen's.
All right, time to follow on foot.
Right. You guys get out of your car and walk into the trailer park. Or
Yes.
okay.
As quietly as possible.
But Nielsen's is still somewhat awake this time of night. You'll see there's a couple of trailers probably towards the middle of the park where there's just people hanging around. They have like one of those little metal fire pits going. The car drives up to them and stops, and They look at the car and they look a little suspicious, and they get up, and one person walks up to the window and starts talking to the driver. The driver pulls the car off to the side and gets out and starts talking with the guys there.
Can we hear anything?
How close do you want to get?
Can you map it out?
Let's see. So if here is, oops, over here. Here's the street. And then here is the driveway into Nielsen's. And then over here is more like a small park area. You have the main building to Nielsen's. It kind of does this thing where it goes around. It's a quarter like a big cul-de-sac. Then you have trailer, kind of just goes around like that for a bit. It's a big gap right there. Trailer, here's another. The people you are looking at are probably right around here, somewhere in the middle. You got your little fire pit going here. The truck pulled off to the side over here, and they're just kind of in this area with some benches. Maybe one guy sitting on his bike.
All right, then we're gonna make it like towards here.
Okay.
And
The
can
outer
we hear
rim.
anything from there?
You can see them. You could probably hear them when they get loud, but probably just laughter,
All right.
joking, general conversation.
Are these two trailers like? Do they seem like they have people inside or anything like that?
There are no lights on.
All right, we're just gonna keep it here, I guess, for a bit.
I imagine trying to maintain line of sight of the people.
Yep.
The conversation continues. They all seem to having themselves a little time, having some drinks. That guy that you saw earlier from the bar is there with his probably like now half bottle of liquor. After a little more conversation, you'll notice Deputy Booth get a little closer with one of the guys there. He seems quite inebriated, and they walk off northways.
I point that to Mauser and well, there's a gap here, so I think we should go around.
I nod in agreement.
Right, we start like fast-paced walking around the park.
Okay. You'll notice that there are lights on in this trailer. going around.
Right, we just go a bit further away and just
When you get to around here, you'll see one of the bikers and Shirley right here getting into things.
right. I will wait a bit more.
Have to wait and see.
They pause for a bit and think you're probably close enough to hear. The guy insists that they go inside, while she insists that they go out, further out. After some talking and a little bit of flirting, they head inside this trailer.
We need to get a bit closer.
Wait, they go inside.
Yes. They will. Yeah, they go inside. They walk around here, and you can hear the door open and close.
Should we go back for the shotgun?
Yeah, you go from the shotgun. I will go there. I will go check on them and take the short way back. Like just go north and then come back from that side.
I'll do what Mateo advised and head back to the car.
Okay.
Right, I will go closer to the caravan and listen to what's happening inside.
Okay. You get closer. And, well, sounds like they're doing stuff. Mauser, how quickly are you returning to the car?
Maintaining a low profile, not moving too quickly, not moving too slowly.
Okay. Mateo, as you're listening in, it sounds like there is some of the breathing gets a bit heavier and now sounds a little more stifled. You hear what sounds like a grunt in pain and a bit of a panic, but it's muffled.
Right, I will make my way to the door. Can I open the door?
Yes.
Can I open it?
Yes.
Right. Can I check around? Where is Mauser?
You don't see Mauser yet.
Gross.
Fuck it, I go in.
Okay.
Weapon in hand.
All right. You enter, and immediately you see like a small sort of living space. Towards the end, there is a door, like a little ways past like what would be the kitchen area. This trailer itself is more like a double wide. It's more like a proper home inside. Some of these trailers are like the ones you could just hitch up to a car and drive off, but these ones are a little bit more permanent. The top half of these.
Right. Can I go stealthily in instead?
Do you wish to?
Or like, yeah, I want it to be quiet when I go in.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a stealth.
What the fuck? And they are not paying attention. Come on.
You start. How far into the building are you going?
I mean, I'm peeking from the door in, basically.
Okay. You hear a creak from the door and a creak from the floor as you peek inwards. No one's in this front area.
Right, where is the grunting coming from?
The opposite side of where you are.
Can I see it from here?
Are you hold on, you're just entering the front door of the building, correct?
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
it's a caravan, but yeah.
So you got this little click off, please.
And the door's like normally in the middle.
Not always.
Okay.
Come on. There we go. So you got this little living space here, right? And you got this little like sink and kitchen area here. Open space, and then you have a wall here, and then there is a door right about here. Another small area here. Another small room here with a door here. Actually, you know what? If anything, the door's probably right here. The one that you're peeking into. So you can see all this in here clearly.
All right. So I guess the second door is also closed, right?
Correct.
There's no windows.
No.
Is the sound still going?
Yes.
All right. I look back. Mauser, where is he?
Mauser is right around here, where this little gap is, just before the gap.
All right. I signal him to run faster.
We'll hurry over.
Okay. You catch up with Mateo.
All right. I will put my finger over my lips, like a silence motion, and I will go inside the caravan and into that towards that second door.
Okay. It's clearer as you approach that there is a sounds of a weakening struggle. There's still sort of like the creaking of a bed, the muffled groans.
All right, I open the door.
You open the door.
What's in there?
It looks like a bedroom. Just right in front of you will be a dresser, and then down to the area here is a bed where you'll see a guy struggling underneath somebody who's pinning him down. His mouth is being pressed down upon, and the other person's head is sort of directly above their neck.
All right.
How wide is the entryway?
Not
person.
wide enough.
Yeah.
I'll back up a little and kind of brace.
All right, I will go for a body shot first.
Okay. Right. Roll your firearms. And I think you can roll with a -20 bonus. You hit. Roll your damage.
Fuck, what's the damage for
Your weapons are not on your sheet. What's a 9mm?
Yeah.
That is a 1d10? Yes. You enter the door. You burst in. You shoot center mass. And, what is a good song for this?
VTMV combat. What was that? The creepy combat one, I forget what they called it.
Fuck, I should have downloaded those. You shoot. The sound of your gun erupts through this side of the trailer. You just fired a gun in the middle of a populated area. But we don't think about that right now, because as you fire, Shirley turns around and sort of howls at you. And you'll see half of her face has sort of transfigured. You see her right eye has gone completely black with a little sort of cat-like slit that is gold. And you'll see that in her mouth, one of her canines has turned into a long fang. And there is blood dripping from it. Roll for sanity. Against the unnatural. Okay. And what are your dexterities? Let's see. 8 and 11. I will consider this a surprise. Is there anything else you wish to do this round as far as moving goes, Mateo?
As she looks back at me, I will just like dash into the dash into the like bigger area of the trailer.
Okay. Mauser. Gunshot.
Yes.
A deafening gunshot rips through this trailer. You're standing here beside Mateo with a shotgun as he runs out into the main room of this trailer. What do you do?
Mateo backed off.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of backed off past you. You're not in that smaller room. You're still in the living room section of this trailer.
I'll just keep watch down the hall. Wait to see what comes out.
So you,
At least for now.
you know, this would have been okay. So you back up and you wait.
Yes.
Okay. You hear the thuds of footsteps as they quickly approach the door. And turning the corner is Shirley Booth, her face half transfigured into some sort of monstrous creature. Her right eye completely black with a little golden cat's eye slit. And you can see blood trickling down her lips and chin with a singular large vampire-esque fang. Go ahead and give me a roll against sanity.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Fuck! Help me, Lovecraft cat! I'm going insane! Oh!
You take 1 point of sanity damage. As she reaches out to you. And she
Shoot,
takes a swipe at
immediately.
you.
Fire immediately. The best of my ability.
What is your dodge?
It is 30.
Ooh, she beats you by 2.
Fuck.
As she takes a heavy swing at you. And she plants one right on your chest, taking 4 points of damage. And it is now Mateo's turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna unload.
Alright. Go for it. You hit. Okay. You fire a round or 2 into Shirley.
Is it?
Is what?
Is 1d10 the damage per bullet?
Unless your gun has burst fire, I don't think you actually roll more than 1 damage. Delta Green is weird with how they handle guns. Like, realistically, you
Yeah.
can pull the trigger a ton of times within, I assume, are like 3-second combat rounds.
I mean, yeah.
But unless mechanically, unless you have burst, then you're only really shooting one. Or full auto or something like that.
Are any pistols auto?
There are. I know that
Glocks?
the Glock 18 does. It did have a full auto function, but I'm not sure if you'd have access to something like that. I'm pretty sure most Glocks have burst fire.
You can use it with like a switch, but the Glock 18 specifically has fully automatic fire. There are a couple pistols that have burst options, but they're like some weird ass European shit.
I mean, if a Glock has burst, then I'd probably have a Glock. Right? They are like the cheapest at the time.
I believe so.
Glocks have always been the cheapest. If you're military, you might have a Beretta, but I don't know what the army had in the 90s.
So
I definitely don't have a service weapon right now.
would you want to count that as a lethality roll then for 3 bullets?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What the lethality rating of this be? I think selective fire said would be 10%. You rolled a 21, so instead I think you're doing 3 damage.
What? No. Wait. Is it still 1d10 if I'm firing 3 bullets?
As much as I enjoy Delta Green, a lot of their combat rules kind of flow into each other in a weird way. So, enemy character is exposed. The effect of normal damage, you just roll HP damage. Successive lethality is they're dead. Effect of a lethality failure is add up the lethality dice to determine the HP damage. If armored, subtract the armored value. So that would be a 2 and a 1. So you'd be doing 3 damage unless it's supposed to be adding 10 or adding 20 and 1, which would be.
Right, let me open the fucking thing.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. Let's see.
Where did I fucking leave
Guard
my...
fires a burst
Mine,
and hits it with a roll of 13. If the guard rolls against the burst 10% lethality and gets a 10. Daryl has cover, so he's not subject to lethality success. Adding dice together inflicts 11 damage. Daryl's player subtracts 5 for the wall, another for the 4.
Dude, where did I leave my manual? What the fuck?
Okay, so that's for cover. Technically, this is not a huge creature. So it's either 3 damage or it's 21 damage, which seems like a lot.
No, I'm pretty sure lethality is added damage. But it's not 21.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The example here is for when you're shooting against somebody who has cover. So if you're in cover, you can't die outright from lethality successes.
Yeah.
And when you can't die from lethality, you add the 10s dice and the 1s dice. So it might actually just be... Because that'd be silly if you rolled higher, though. Oh, boy. Let's see. Lethality, failure... Delta green. I didn't come across this problem in my previous games. I don't think I've ever had a lethality dice roll in any of our games.
No, because you all died instantly.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm talking about all our games, even with Raw.
Whose fault was that we died instantly, huh? You're the one who made
Yours.
the game.
It was our dice.
You're the one who made the game and decided to kill us instantly. That's on you. You could have just not let us die immediately.
Yeah, you could have just let the guy go instead of shooting at him.
I don't think I could have. I think you should have painted him in like bright yellow paint that says you shouldn't shoot this guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3 damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3 damage. From everything I could find. This guy says if you roll 35, that means the lethality is a failure, so you just add 3 and 5, and you get 8.
No, it's the sum of the two dice.
Well, yeah, but the it assumes that you're rolling 2d10s as your lethality, counting one of them as a 10 place. So since we're technically rolling percentiles by rolling d100s, you're just adding the non-zero digit to you're adding the 10s dice without the 0 to the 1's dice.
What? No. So if you roll between like 1 and 10, that means the opponent is dead.
Yeah.
You don't roll damage.
Yeah, but
right?
your lethality failed. So
Yes. So you still roll damage.
you still roll damage?
Yes.
Okay, just go roll d10 then. Okay.
Oh no.
One of your bullets strays wide from the burst, but 2 of them land directly into her chest. She is bleeding profusely as she stands in front of you, Mateo. Or Mauser.
I will do my best to brace the shotgun and fire.
Okay. Since you are standing within point blank range, I assume shot is loaded into the shotgun. You're getting a bonus of -20 to your roll.
Alright.
You succeed. Do 2d6 damage, I believe.
Damn!
You fire your buckshot into Shirley Booth, and she recoils backwards and hits the floor.
Is she dead? I'll rack the slide to chamber a new shell and approach Shirley Booth.
She's not moving. Her face still transfigured.
We'll aim the shotgun point blank at her head and fire another round into her head.
Right? You splatter her head against the floor of this trailer. Can you guys both give me alertness checks?
Wait, what did you do?
He
I pulped her.
he splattered her brains all over the floor.
What the hell are you?
Both of you restore a sanity point.
So back.
We're all alertness, right?
Yes. Mauser, you're probably busy focusing on this now headless body. Mateo, you hear a commotion outside as people are yelling and yelling at your trailer's direction, and you hear speak of get your guns.
We've got to burn this thing. Do you see any booze? Do you see anything we can light on fire? I will scramble around looking for flammable something to start a fire and something
You got a stove
accelerate
over
it.
here. You have a stove over here with a propane tank.
I will go check on the other guy real quick.
Okay, you go check on the other guy, and he's very pale. He looks like he's in the process of having all his fluids drained of him. He's still moving slightly. He is barely conscious.
Alright. I will just grab him and take him out.
Take him out front.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna let Mauser burn him to death.
Okay. As you do, you'll see that that little congregation outside has sort of dispersed, and there's one guy looking in your direction.
Which one?
Over here. The guys from over here.
Alright.
You're just one of them right now.
What is he up to?
He is just sort of looking at your direction right now. And he sees you. He looks surprised. And he reaches towards his waist. Want to do anything about this?
I motioned for him to stop, like hands out, and to just come closer.
He pulls out a snub nose 38, and he approaches you slowly and starts shouting at you. What the fuck are you doing here? What was all that?
You know the thing that attacked what's his name? Jimmy and the other guy that lived here in a trailer that with Jules and whatever.
You saying that thing's in there?
Yeah, and it attacked this guy.
All right,
So,
you wait there. You wait right there.
No,
Bowser, what are you
you
doing?
have to take this guy to the.
All right, go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, I tell him that he has to take this guy to the like wherever they treat him, or like give him some water or something.
Give me a charisma check. He pauses for a moment. He probably walked about halfway around. And he's sort of like putting this trailer, kind of like cornering this trailer as if to keep cover from you. And he looks at the guy. He's like, "Oh shit, he's fucked up." And he runs up to him. And he looks at you. And he tries to peek inside the building. Mauser, what are you doing as this is happening?
I'm still trying to see if there's another way to set fire to the building without rigging the stove to blow.
Could give me a search check.
Let me see. Where's my search? Fuck!
Oh, in your panic, you can't really find much. I mean, you can probably start the stove, and then you don't have to let the gas out, but you could definitely turn the stove on. It has one of those
Right, that's like
buttons, those little like red buttons that you gotta manually use to light the gas.
I still need something to kick the gas off once it leaks out.
Well, the stove has that. You know, gas stoves have their own little igniters.
Yeah, I know. I want to burn the whole thing down. I'm not trying to like. I guess I'll try and start the stove and see if there's anything flammable.
I mean, this is a home. It's a trailer, but it's a home. You could probably pull some curtains off the windows or find some rags or
Yeah,
papers lying about.
I'm just gonna start tearing curtains up and throwing them onto the stove.
Okay. Mauser or Mateo, you were gonna say something?
yeah. I'm just gonna give this guy to the other guy and go back into the thingy.
Okay.
And just tell Mauser to cover the corpse in blankets and stuff.
Okay.
And is there any? I will go back outside and check near the like bonfire if there's any like fuel or stuff of some type.
Yes, you'll find a can of lighter fluid.
All right, I will take that. I will like drop it on the corpse and I will tell Mauser to move the corpse like outside the trailer. Like let's not burn down the trailer down. There's no point in it.
We can just throw it into the bonfire.
Not that kind of bonfire.
Yeah, it's not that big. It's just a barrel of wood fire. It's a
You
hollow
know-
fire.
Surprisingly, there's been a number of murders in Texas where they stuffed corpses into barrels packed with flammable material, and it's pretty effective at getting rid of just about everything except for some bone chips.
Okay.
There has to be a lot of tinder, but it can be done.
I'll let you guys do your thing. Whatever you're doing.
Yeah, help me, Mateo. Just throw it in the bonfire if you don't want to burn the place down.
Is that what you guys
I
do?
will sling the shotgun over my back while we try and stuff it in the bonfire.
So you
Alright,
grab.
I'm gonna think on how what's the best way to get rid of this body with fire.
Well, you think? What do you think?
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
It doesn't matter. You can get back up if we don't burn it.
You
You
hear
know
some
what?
shouting from outside now.
And we do have to go.
Yeah, that's true. I just get it into the like bonfire and like put more lighter fluid on it. Just like cover it in it and just let it like ablaze.
Okay. As you do this, the guys that were here originally are starting to converge. As you'll see, the guy that you handed off the victim to is sort of hobbling him into a truck. You get Shirley's body into the fire pit, and you douse it in lighter fluid, and it's burning, as well as a fresh corpse can.
I mean, it's covered in like flammable stuff.
Yeah, as best as it can.
Alright, I will shout to the other guys to help the other guy. To the ones that are converging now.
These guys, armed with shotguns and probably pistols, look at you, confused, as the other guy shouts out to them. It's like, I don't got my keys. And they do look confused. But they do see that the guy has their friend sort of not slung over his shoulder, but you know, he's trying to walk with him as he's barely moving. And one of them runs off to go check out what's going on. The other guy stands here with his gun at the ready, but not trained at you. Is there anything you want to say? Because now you're putting a I would say like half dressed, or maybe you covered in blankets. Now you're putting a body-sized object into their little pit fire here.
Yeah, I will tell them to if the cops come asking, you didn't see any of this. Whatever this thing is, attacked that guy over there. You can look at his neck. It also attacked
Lawson.
Lawson. And it also killed Jimmy in town. And yeah.
Right, you just stay there until we figure this shit out. By the time you guys are by the time you're done talking to him, the other guy comes and runs up. It's like, dude, Jeffrey's fucked. We gotta get him out of here. I don't know what's going on. He looks at you, looks at him. It's like, kind of just glares at you as he runs off to see his friend. And
I think we should go.
that guy who just ran up goes and gets onto his bike. As this guy runs off in that direction towards the east, to where that car, to where the car is right here. What are you guys doing?
Mateo, I think we should leave. Once the bonfire's built up to a certain point. Once
Yeah,
Mauser's
I
convinced
agree.
it's gonna scorch the corpse entirely.
I agree. Is there any more fuel around?
I mean, there's pieces of wood you can pry off stuff. There's some chairs. There's a bench. Wooden bench. Place is in
Throw
a
as much wood as possible into it.
state of disarray. Right? You try to pile on as much fuel as you can. How long do you take doing this?
A few minutes. Shouldn't be too hard for Mauser to do.
That truck takes off, a bike follows, and you'll hear some sirens in distance. What are you guys doing?
Alright, so we need to move.
I agree.
We go out north in, or like out east between the trailers.
Okay. We're out that way. At this point, you hear some more commotion from within the trailer park as some lights are turning on in the trailers.
And where are the sirens coming from?
Southwest.
Yeah. How far
Okay.
is this from where Jules is?
Jules is way out. Way out. So, like, if we look at down here, if this is Davidson, to get to Jules, you drove like a few miles out north and then another couple miles east.
And right now we are.
Right about here.
Right, I mean, alright, we have to sprint to the car then.
Ah!
You guys make a mad
Mauser.
sprint to your car.
Yep.
Blitz past Mateo.
You guys get to your car. You guys are at the car. I imagine you get in.
Yeah, we get in and just drive off.
Getting the fuck out.
All right. You drive off. North, south, east, west.
Just keep going north.
Through a field. Okay. Keep driving north. Do you have a direction, an objective? Is there a point in time you
Avoid the
guys stop
cops, and then get back on the road to the airport and where we came from.
Yeah, I think I think it's done, so we should just call Ackerman.
You guys drive a ways out town. Eventually, you take a call. Who's making the call?
I'm driving,
Chris.
so probably Mauser.
Yeah, I'll make the call.
Okay, you make the call. You hear silence as the phone picks up.
The Vector was eliminated. At this point in time, we are unaware of any other possible vectors. We think we've contained the threat.
Good. Has the vector been completely disposed of?
Yes.
Witnesses?
None saw the Vector. They only saw the aftermath.
Understood. Go home. The line cuts.
We're clear. Well, something bothers me.
What's up?
I feel like there can't have just been one. It just doesn't make sense. There's usually more than one. These things, they're like rats. They have whole warrens of them. At least that seems to be the one that was killing. Who knows?
Do you stick around to investigate that?
I was waiting to see what Mateo thought. But he's the one driving, so I assume we're leaving.
You know, you're probably right, but I don't know which one would it be.
It's not like Lawson was going, or Leland, rather, was going to tell us anything. That fucker knew something. He probably still knows something. Who knows, maybe he just liked Shirley. Didn't want to hurt her.
Alright. Mateo. Where's
Yeah?
his car heading?
Alright, we can probably check back, but we should keep a very low profile because they might be looking for us. I don't know what the people in that trailer park are gonna say about what happened.
I like to think they won't say anything, and they wouldn't be in town.
We never know.
Keep our distance. Maybe
Yes.
wait till sunrise to see what the commotion stirs up.
Okay.
You should call that kid and tell her not to forget about what she saw. maybe till it's handled. Killing all those geezers at the trailer park would be a pain in the ass. I don't have the stomach for killing children. Let's just hope she didn't see the vector. People just think it's a silly thing from a child.
So you guys wait a whiles away wait away for a while, and then
Mm-hmm.
come scope out the town in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way to like make it from the north side of to the south side without entering town?
Yeah, you
Like-
can probably drive around. I mean, it's
Alright.
mostly dirt roads you're gonna come across, though.
All right, I'm gonna do that then.
You drive around the outskirts of town, further off, I imagine, and make your ways back into town from the south.
Yes.
What do you hear? What are you looking to scope out?
Nothing. I just wanna enter the town from the south.
Okay. You enter the town from the south.
And yeah, we stay in the car, like wait out.
Anywhere in particular?
No, we wait it out until it's morning and then see what the news are at breakfast.
Alright. You wait around. Wait till the morning time. You go look for some whispers about town. Any place in particular you want to find these potential rumors?
Oh no, probably Arnie's.
You head to Arnie's. Imagine you go inside and get yourself a meal.
Yeah.
You got the morning shift here. You'll see the usual waitress. You'll see the taller, lanky man behind the bar. And you'll hear people talking about there was a murder at Nielsen's. You don't hear any specific details. Just someone says, "Oh, you know, seems like those bikers finally snapped and killed someone." You hear this and that. Say there was a body somewhere. They don't know about the particular details, just rumors. And this time, all the sheriffs are on the investigation. Our deputies. You hear whispers about them calling in people from outside, maybe a bigger police station, maybe a government agency, something like that. You hear someone mention that the bikers are all gone. No one's left there. One of the deputies came in earlier talking about how they've all flocked off somewhere. There's no one there to ask any questions of any sort. You kind of just hear the gist of things. You don't hear any mention of Shirley. You don't hear any mention of any specific names. Or you hear some names, but they just sound like random people. You don't hear any mention of who the victim might be. Just the fact that there was a body found at Nielsen's and all the bikers are gone.
Hmm. Wonder who the body is. Think they left their homie?
Somebody responds like, I thought those people always flock together. Seems like there is something you can do to piss them off. If that's the case. How long do you guys wait around?
So we'll eat breakfast and then leave.
All right. You guys have your breakfast, and you get out of town. I don't remember. I am not the Texas professional. I don't remember the way you guys came in together. But I believe Mateo will be dropping you off somewhere, Mauser. And then you'll drive your way back down to. Where are you from? San Antonio?
I forget what part of Texas. I have to look at my sheet. No, I think it was New Braunfels.
New Braunfels?
It's like south. It's a little south of Austin. So it's not quite San Antonio, but it is around there. Maybe double check. We have to go back to the airport somewhere in Oklahoma because that's where Mateo flew in.
Yeah. Mateo, you'll make your way back to Oklahoma City. You probably got a day or two to burn on that ticket. And you can head back home. And Mateo was from.
A magical place.
Let's see.
Niggas getting blown up in New York City. New York City is a magical place.
All right. You guys are home. Well, now that you're home, you guys can go ahead and do that downtime Visionette stuff. Is there any? Oh, actually, first off, go ahead and open your character sheets in Foundry and click on that Apply Skill Improvements. I'm pretty sure that automates it. Make sure you check off any boxes that you remember failing.
I failed alertness like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I think you also fail a search.
Oh yeah, I also failed search. That's true.
I don't think either of you failed any firearms checks. Sweet, that is automated. Beautiful.
Do I roll it multiple times or only once?
No, it looks like it handled it all itself. Then go ahead and uncheck those boxes if they're still checked. Wow. All right.
That's insane.
That is insane. What the fuck? Doesn't even I guess it's updated to not have -1s anymore, unless that's just an error with Foundry, with the Foundry module. But hey, good for you. I don't remember how healing works in particular, but I think Mauser, because you have taken some injuries, you have to handle your own healing at a hospital, I believe.
Is it a big injury?
Is it what?
Whack in the chest. I think I took 1d. Let me see. I took 1d4.
You took 4 damage, yeah.
Well, I asked Mateo to drop by a hospital and like make some hunting trip accident or some shit.
It's more like
I
a
mean, if
big
it's just a flesh
bruise.
wound,
Yeah.
it's just a flesh wound.
Yeah. So let's see. You can go in for treatment. If you want to, but recuperation. A patient who rests in a safe place with proper food and water can attempt a Con 5 test once per day to recover 1 HP.
That's during a campaign, though.
Yes. What is the downtime version of healing?
After, it's just you just get healed if it's a flesh wound. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So that's you got punched in the chest really hard. So
Yeah, that's
you'll probably be fine. But
Okay then.
the more important part is that now that your session is ended, your operation is ended, you have personal pursuits that you can take care of. So those are fulfill responsibilities. So basically, you go home and just go back to being a family man, essentially, and that allows you to improve your bonds if you've lost anything from your bonds. You can go back to nature if you want to try to do some mostly safe low low level sanity recovering. You can attempt to establish a new bond, which will harm a bond, but it will give you a whole new bond altogether. For which you probably don't need to do. You can go to therapy, but I said you probably don't need to do this. You can improve a skill or a stat, so that includes your attribute scores or your skill checks. Personal motivations. So if you want to study something that's particular, maybe work on a bond or work on a bond. No, it is other motivations on page 38. Come on.
We could do more than one of them, right?
You can only do one per downtime.
Kevin,
Okay.
what profession did you take?
Huh?
What profession did you take?
I'm not sure.
Your stat list looks very poor.
I thought I took a profession.
Let's see. Doesn't say. Other motivations include, let's see. Your agent can have up to 5 personal motivations. Write them down. Okay, so it's just like role play, I guess.
No, I didn't. I remember now. I forgot.
Did you fuck up?
I couldn't think of what profession I meant to ask about what profession a postal worker would technically classify as.
At that case, I think you just like make your own class. There are rules for that.
I forgot. Damn.
This guy.
At least I didn't die.
True. You can pursue special training. So, like, if you want to, learn how to do, like, I don't know, lock picks or,
I'm gonna go to therapy and complain and be
Swordplay,
like, I
stuff
don't
like
know, this Mateo guy. Grandpa never said to never trust Italians. I'm not sure.
Stay on the case. So, if you found any evidence of some sort that you want to kind of like study, that is a thing you can also do. You can study the unnatural. That is another thing you can do. Most of these things will harm your bond scores in different rates. You can go ahead and look up the player's handbook and just go to page 78. Figure out what you want to do. I'll let you guys handle that on your own. Although I do have to ask you, Mauser, what's Xiao Xiao?
That is my beloved purebred German Shepherd.
Okay. I imagine
He's my
Alina's
favorite.
your wife.
Yes.
And then you got Granddad's sword.
Yes, the family heirloom.
What kind of sword is this?
It's a big two-handed sword.
Is it like the
It's
German
like a
kind with the
it's-
2 shields and stuff? The Zweihander?
Yes. Yes.
All right. And new bond, is that just a bond you haven't named yet that you're supposed to?
No, that
fill
was the
out?
D&D. That was the D&D group. I didn't fill that one
Okay,
out.
okay. All right. So you can do your downtime things on your own at your own leisure in between this game. Both of you roll me a D100 real quick.
Oh boy. What the fuck?
That's a critical failure.
That is.
Fuck!
Mateo, as you're killing time back in New York City, you'll catch a blurb on a news headline about a drug gang killed a deputy somewhere in Texas. Not a lot of information. It's just a rolling headline. Aside from that, I think we're good. I think you guys succeeded.
We did it, bros.
All right. So that was the first session of this operation. I haven't written out the next one, but I have the general idea for like 3 more ops in this.
I mean, you can play one of mine if you wanna write one in between.
True. Are you saying that you want to run a game?
If you don't have one written, sure.
I don't have one in the chamber, right?
Will we ever get Agent Moya and Iyasu?
Mayonnaise.
Agent Mayonnaise. I don't know. Maybe he'll show up next time. But I guess now is if you want, because this is mostly a contained game. If there's any questions you want to ask, now's the time.
Questions about the game, or
Yeah.
I mean, since we're done with the operation, was she alone?
Yes.
All right.
damn, Jules having twin tails? I was like, holy fuck! Wait a minute. I remember this. She's insane too. Wait a minute.
Oh,
But she's only a half, right?
She wasn't fully formed, and that's more into the entire campaign, so I can't really answer that too much.
Dude, I realize now, fucking. Do you remember the German vampire hunter from ACMP? I forgot about him. Fuck.
German vampire hunter. Is that the
What
guy
was
you
his
find in
name?
Hollywood?
No, he finds you in the Malkavian house. He came to kill the Malkavian regent, and he freaks out when you tell him he's already dead. Let me find his name.
Grunfield Bach.
Yes. And everyone's like, dude, fuck it. Yeah, the Society of Leopold.
It's been so long since I've played that game. Oh yeah. So I did have minor inspiration from that X-Files episode of the Vampire Town. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. What got me to write this actual game was seeing that one message in Looking for Group in MOP where someone said, if a police officer is a vampire and they have a warrant to enter your home, do they still have to ask permission? That's the entire reason I had the idea for this game.
Oh my god.
And then instantly,
Schrodinger's vampire.
I had flashbacks to the Idiocracy guy in the X Files episode. Like, oh, that is a perfect game.
Oh, that was a banger of an X-Files episode. That was one of the last like really good ones before things started getting retarded.
I need to rewatch that entire show too. Fuck. All right. Are we all good for next week?
Sure.
What's happening next week?
Hopefully another game. Hopefully a third player will join.
Hell yeah. We have to like beat.
Do you have a
Fucking
game for next
Val.
week?
I mean, I have the idea. I just gotta
Okay.
put it onto. I just gotta put it into writing. Oh, there's that. And yeah, we'll play again later. I'm turning this off. You may now be racist.
Fully based.